I'm here with Blues joint boss Chris Wigger after tonight's 3-0 win against Brantham in the Suffolk Premier Cup. Chris, your thoughts on tonight's win?
Well, to be honest, it's nice to get a win, and really good to be in the hat for the next round. I think in cup competitions, it's about the result. Now, I think the conditions made things very difficult tonight. I think we'd worked hard to get the pitch playable, and to try and get a decent surface to play on. But when you kind of arrive and it's raining from the moment you get here, and it just gets softer and softer, there's not a lot you can do about it. You can put all the preparation in you want with regards to preparing the pitch, but it made it a little bit of an ugly affair, and the conditions got worse, and it affected the game. It didn't allow us to play, and we had to kind of change the way we went about things. But we restructured at half time. We spoke about the changes we need to make in the way we play, and the second half performance was probably, was decent.
Brantham had a couple of chances early on, and then we come into it, but half an hour in, were you sort of, a little bit worried?
No, I think you have to ride your luck, but I asked the back four to play a higher line, and I think sometimes it's about that balance between following the instructions and playing the game as you see it, and not taking my instructions too literally. And we had that discussion at half time and after, and I think we held quite a high line, and that allowed them to get in behind from a couple of balls that held up. Because of the pitch, it wasn't skidding off the top, it got heavy and it held up, and that allowed the striker to get in a couple of times. But if you then look at the other side of that, in the first half we probably had 5 or 6 clear-cut chances, and probably should have been 4-0 up at half time, or perhaps 4-2 would have been a reflective score at half time.
Happy to see Adam Mills and Finley Barnes back on the score sheet tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I think Millsy had several chances in the first half, and should have buried them, but he didn't, and he took his goal well when it came his way. And Finn, he needed a little bit of critique at half time. I think he was trying to run with the ball in the wrong areas. Finn's a very creative player for us, and just needed to run in the final third rather than on the halfway line where he's easy to be tackled. It's good to then see Finn respond from that kind of critique at half time and take that past into the second half and get his goal.
Finally, moving forward to Saturday, we've got Hitchin at home. Another big game. They're sort of fighting for their lives at the bottom, and then we go to Rushall, who are in the playoffs. Basically 10 league games left. What is the aim now for the season in terms of league positions?
Finish as high as we can, win as many games as we can. We've got 10 games left, 6 are at home. A couple of those games are Tuesday nights where people have got to come here because games have been called off on a Saturday and they've got to come here on a Tuesday. So we need to make things as awkward and as difficult as possible for teams.
Okay, cheers Chris, and good luck for Saturday.
Cheers mate, thank you.